Hi everyone and welcome to Calm Creations. Today we're going to do a bit of a stitch with me. It is very early on Friday morning. I've been called into work today, so I'm going to try and get this done early. You may not see it till this afternoon, till I get home, but I thought I would film nice and early and get it done ready to go. So what I thought we could work on today is a little dimensions kit that I got from work that was on clearance, and it's called Train Ornament. So I started this yesterday for Australia Day New Start, and it's on a 14 count plastic canvas. So I don't know how this is going to go in the video because I have to stitch it in hand, but that's okay. We will see how we go. So let me get you zoomed in and see if this is going to work. Just have to remember where to hold my hands. So I've got my iPad over there. So when I work on a paper chart, I take a photo on my iPad and then I can blow it up really big. So where am I going? Yes. So yeah, last week I did some work on my chatelaine, which was fun. I thought about doing that again this morning, but I still had this out from yesterday, so I thought I would carry on with it. It's only small. It's only going to measure 4.75 inches by 2.5 inches, but we all know what dimensions kits are like and how detailed they are. So I hope you've all been well and had a good crafty week. Things have been not too bad here, just the normal. Kids back to, well, my son's back at school. Well, they had yesterday off for Australia Day, so he's been back, this will be day 4. Work's going good. So yeah, so when I was stitching this yesterday, I was watching Darren Dizzy Stitches stitch with me, and oh boy, I was just in fits the whole time. I'm surprised I didn't make a bunch of mistakes. It was very, very amusing. I think he missed his calling as a comedian. Funny, funny man. So that gave me a good hour on this, which was very, very good. So I'm not trying to get organised early, but you know, I could stitch Christmas all year. I could have Christmas all year. It's just my most favourite season. So we had a bit of an episode the other night, so you may have remembered me talking about my neighbour next door. He has got early onset dementia, and back in October he went missing for 4 days, and he was found further south down a gully. Anyway, what's happened there? He moved in with his son and his wife and stayed there for a little while after he was released from hospital. but now he's moved back home. And the other night my husband came in and said, and it was dark, and he's been known to do this before, and he said he's out there mowing his lawns. I said, oh, okay. So I messaged his son and said, your dad's outside mowing his lawns. Anyway, we could smell petrol. And I thought, what on earth is that? I thought it was just coming from the lawnmower, but it turns out, so the son comes, because he just lives around the corner, he turned up and he said, why can I smell petrol? Anyway, he sorted the dad out, took him inside, put him back on the lounge, and watched back the camera footage, and it turns out his dad had been tipping petrol all over the lawn. Whether he thought it was weed killer or who knows what he thought it was, but so the son's out there dousing it in water, with the hose, and so yeah. And I think what they're waiting for is a placement in care for him, because he, was a bit of a worry, but so I'm sure that petrol tank's been taken off him now. Certainly, certainly a bit scary, but I'm sure they've got it all under control. What else has been happening? Not an awful lot, really. So that's, no news is good news. I've got to take my daughter to work this morning, so she'll have to sit and wait there for a little bit, but she just goes and sits in Macca's and has a frappe and waits till her shift starts. So because she can't get there on her own, I just drop her off early and she sits there and waits. So but because I wouldn't normally be working today, it's not normally a problem, but so someone's obviously taken today off. So I said that I'll do it. That's the thing with plastic canvas, you have to remember to hold your needle in the back because it just drops back through. If you're stitching with a fabric, it tends to just stick there, but you need an extra pair of hands. I'm going to railroad that piece because I can see it. Yeah, you forget with the plastic that it just slides back through. What else? I've been doing all my other videos. So I did a very, very super fast floss tube yesterday morning. We had visitors coming yesterday for Australia Day, and then of course they're all back to work today. Hubby's back to work. Yesterday the heat, oh my goodness me, it was awful. So we had the aircon on the last 2 days. We don't use our aircon very often because they're so expensive to run, but we're going to look at getting solar because it is just, yesterday, oh, it was awful. So got to 35, I think, 35 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was hot. So today's not going to be as bad, which is good. I mean, we've got aircon at work, but because we're in such a big open store, you know, sometimes it doesn't even feel like it's on, but when you go outside you certainly notice that it is actually working. So that was yesterday. So yes, I had my floss tube. Oh, I did my very first live stream on Tuesday. That was fun. I worked on one of my 52 tags. I worked on tag, I think it was number 4, which was, what was it? What was the Scrappy? And I watched last night, so I'm following a challenge that was from 2021 by Anne Brooke, and last night I was watching her 2020 challenge. I was like, oh, you know, I was getting all inspired and thought, oh, no Tia, you don't need to be starting another one, but I think I might, because, you know, her challenges are fun. And what I like about them is, you know, this particular lady is, and a few others that I'm doing, is that, you know, they're consistent. They turn up every week, and, you know, I know life gets in the way, and but there's nothing worse than starting a project and they don't carry on. So I'm thinking I may start this new one. I'm not 100% sure. I think I really want to. So we'll see. It's all slow stitching, which I really love. And you're using scraps. You don't need to buy anything. You know, you don't need to buy kits, and it's all using supplies that you have, so that won't be a problem. And it's a book, a slow stitch book, so I was thinking of making mine into like the same concept with being a book, but have it for a coffee table book. So, and because it'll be full of tactile textures, it'll be so fun to have sitting on the table and being able to look through it, and so I have to think of in the video last night she spoke about choosing a colour to use throughout the book. So I'm sort of in two minds at the moment, because I really want to do orange, black, grey and white as my theme for my book, but I don't have a lot of supplies in those colours. So the other alternative is I could do pink, because I do love pink too. Right, just let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on a minute. 10. 11. Yeah, so the other colour I could do is pink. So that's my dilemma with that idea. I don't know what to do. Just let me have a drink. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to do the orange, which matches our the majority of our lounge decor, or pink. So what I'll have to do is have a dig around and see what orange supplies I do have. I mean, threads are no problem. I've got a little bit of orange fabric, not an awful lot, and I don't want to buy anything for it because it's not the idea of slow stitching. So yes, I mean, there's nothing stopping me having two. I could have two books. That could work. Right, 1, 2. But yes, it's definitely very tempting. And this one, that challenge was, I think it was called Sew for the Soul. So that could be something I start, because why not? Let's start all the things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah. But this week's work at 23 and 23, excuse me, is I'm working on my Sam Study, which is a little miniature model building kit that I've started. So I'm looking, and it's a library. It's very, very cute. So I'll be doing some work on that this week. I haven't done any yet. So Spencer's coming tomorrow, so I won't be I'll bring him home after work tomorrow. So that rules tomorrow out, but he'll go home on Sunday, so maybe on Sunday I might be able to get a little bit done on it. So that doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. 6. This is number 6 and 7. Yes, I'm enjoying doing the 23 and 23. I finished the pen jar. Oh, now I've gone and got a big knot in here. And I've got a Facebook group that I've just started. The link will be down below if you want to come and join it. It's for all crafts, not just, what have I done here? Not just stitching. So and we've got a challenge going at the moment, and it's to make an altered pen jar. So if that sounds like something you'd like to join in, that's happening at the moment. You're more than welcome to come and join the Facebook group. Everyone over there at the moment's got their thinking caps on and thinking about what recycled materials they could use to create a pen jar. Right, so I haven't marked that off. That's why I'm confused. And then 2 in there. So yeah, that's something different and a bit fun. I've still got another one here I can work on and make another one. I will be keeping an eye out at work for some more of those tubes, so because they're the perfect size. Okay, that's that little bit done. Let's tie this off in the back. And I printed off the list for the 52 tags, and I had a look through it, and I was watching some videos yesterday, and one of the prompts on the list is to use orts. So I need to keep all of these, all my little orts. So I have got a little container with some in, so that'll be fun to make a tag using those. So I've just gone along there and up and around and back down again. So what I might do is leave it at that and get this edited and uploaded, and I will see you all again next week. Thank you. Bye.